Breaking news. Welcome to today's headlines. Why US? UK. Others won't need Buhari's call on Ipob. Why US? UK and others won't heed Buhari's call on Ipob. To my dear listeners from wherever you're listening from, please stay tuned as I read today's news. Pan Igbo socio-political group Ohanezel Indigo yesterday gave reasons the United States and the United Kingdom may not proscribe the indigenous people of Biafra Ipob. The group's agitation, Ohaneze Indigo said, is anchored on the marginalization of the Southeast. It cited lopsided appointment by President Muhammadu Buhari as an example of such marginalization. President Buhari, in an interview with Bloomberg on Tuesday, pleaded with Western partners to block Ipob from the international financial network. Their leadership enjoys safe haven in the West, broadcasting its speech into Nigeria from London, spending millions lobbying members of the US Congress, and freely using international financial networks to arm agitators on the ground. These must stop, Bloomberg quoted the president as saying. But Ohaneze said the president had fueled a sense of injustice by the continuous exclusion of the Southeast in the scheme of things. In a statement by its spokesman, Alex Ogbonia, said even the West are not blind to the causes of Ipob's agitations. It said, the request by Mr. President to the West is most unachievable because the West watches with keen interest and utter resignation the pathetic governance paradigm in the country. For the avoidance of doubt, democracy all over the world requires justice, equity, mutual toleration, and institutional forbearance, all of which are in short supply in today's Nigeria. Mr. President is reminded that the British profound sense of justice, fortitude, restraint, civic virtues, and forbearance are the hallmarks that sustain their enviable government with an unwritten constitution. In a similar vein, what sustains the US? Democracy is not just the constitution but democratic norms and values anchored on justice and patriotism. The group believes what Ipob is asking for is to be treated as partners in the Nigerian project or be allowed to go. On the other hand, how can one explain the obvious lopsidedness in the appointment of military and paramilitary personnel to head the following organizations with little or no Southeast considerations? Army, Air Force, Navy, Police, Department of State Security DSS, National Intelligence Agency NIA, Correctional Service, Immigration Service, Customs Service, and several others. Mr. President knows he ignored the internal advice from the Nigerian foremost patriot, Democrat, and diplomat, Ali Haji Maitama Sule. Alhaji Sule is the blessed memory in congratulating Mr. President, admonished that justice is key to good governance, that Mr. President should extend justice to all and sundry, irrespective of religion or tribe. Sule reminded Mr. President that an infidel with good conscience and equity can govern successfully, far better than a believer devoid of a sense of justice. Sule added that the solution to Nigerians' problems can never be achieved by force, nor by fear, nor by power, but by equity and justice to all. The prophetic Sule urged him to do justice to all parts of the country because, according to him, peace and stability are a product of justice and equity. He added that in the absence of justice and equity, there can never be peace and development. Sule, among others, stated that in absence of development, there will be mass unemployment and poverty, and that the idle man is a devil workshop. As Sule predicted, the orchestrated alienation of the Southeast from the centers of power is the basic cause of the agitation in the Southeast. To my dear listeners, now we've come to the end of our today's news. Please do drop by at the comment section and let's know what your view is all about.